Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I need to start that again. Like, I'm sorry, I need water. Okay, let me just get it. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for tuning in. So on today's video, I would say it is a deep-seated topic that I want to tell you guys, and I've been compensating in whether or not should I upload this video, should I film it. There was a lot going on in my mind. Video, I'm going to tell you guys the things that I've learned as a transgender woman since I started transitioning. You know, sometimes when you go through certain things, you do learn some certain things along the way. So just make sure you have your coffee, whatever that you would like to have. I'm going to have water. So yeah, let's get into it. Remember to do the most important thing. If you would like to subscribe, please do so, and if you would like to comment on the section below to tell me also your life lesson that you've learned so far in your life. It doesn't matter if you're transgender or not, and this is what I've learned so far. And I'm not saying that I'm done learning life on its own. Of course, I'm still wanting to get better at it, and I'm still learning, I'm still living, I'm still learning new things every day. So yeah, without me having verbal diarrhea, let us get into it. So the first thing that I've learned in my life is that I'm not between my thighs, and I will explain why I always say this. It's because as society, we have this projection that we feel entitled to know what we have between our thighs. Even us ourselves, we always feel sometimes, oh, I need to get surgeries, and then we do, it's like, okay, what now? And I need to do something. You always feel like you want to fix your nose, you want to fix your jawline. It never ends, and you just need to feel like you are enough. You don't have anything in your body that defines who you are. You need to accept yourself first before you wanting anyone to accept you. And I learned that while I was actually discovering that I am transgender. It can be hard for you to not to expect that, because we all wanted to feel accepted by people. So and it's really important for you to understand and accept yourself. As point is, we are the target. As transgender people, we are the target, and in terms of like safety, and our safety needs to come as a priority, so that you, in everything that you do, you are safe. In everything that you do, you have people to guide you and to protect you wherever situation you may find yourself in. And in terms of sexual aspect, I would really say that men sometimes, I'm not really saying that in the masses, but some of them, they use us, and in terms of the sexual pressures, whereas someone would like to know how is it to sleep with you, and it gets so, you know, daunting, and it gets so sad for us to actually go through that. But I would really like to say that it is something that happens every day. And the thing that I've learned so far is that I'm stronger than I think. Back 2 years when I started transitioning, and I really didn't believe that I would be able to pull through to all of the things that I've went through. I remember when I was in school, when I started to transition, it was very hard, and to people to accept me, and to say that least, or needless to say, is that I started transitioning when I was in the Eastern Cape, in the villages where everything is just backwards, and where people who live there don't really believe that there are certain things, whereas someone can be transgender. And it took them time for them to understand that, okay, some people are transgender, some people are cisgender. And with me, want to make sure that sometimes people who do care about me in my life, they really get the message across. And it goes with saying, Uti, we do need to have the responsibility to say to people, this is who you are, it's either you accept us or you don't, and this is how you should treat us. Another thing that I would just say is that we face a lot of struggles. I've seen that with my life, with any other transgender person's life, that oh my god, we really do go through a lot, and it's really important for us to have each other's back. In most cases, as transgender people, we fall short when it comes to supporting other transgender people. And it's very important for us to have each other's back, because we really can't accept the other communities to accept and understand ourselves while we can't do that ourselves. And another thing that I want to tell you guys is that you do need a therapy. You do need someone who you can talk to. And with that said, with my last point is that we go through so many things in life. You do need therapy, and I've heard a lot of trans women, especially trans women who haven't started transitioning, they be like, oh my gosh, why do I need someone to tell me who I am, or why do I need to actually talk to someone about stuff that I go through and stuff like that. The reason being, you want to have someone who you can talk to is because mental health is very important. You go through all of these things, and at the end of the day you say fine. That really cannot happen unless you blocking your feelings and you numb your feelings. You really need someone to talk to, and you really need someone who can understand your situation better than yourself. So the reason why I'm saying that is because you need therapy. And dating, it is hard for me as a transgender woman. Very hard when I want the same respect as any other cisgender woman, because there is a point where mine or guys or people would actually point you as, but you were not born as a girl and stuff like that, you don't really deserve same treatment as the same person who is biologically female. I'll give you guys an example, whereas if a guy comes to me and they didn't know that I'm transgender and they find out, there are reasons, there are points or there are times where he would actually say, oh, I can't date you because in the future I want kids and you can't give me kids. But with that said, they know that even cisgender people, they cannot naturally, there are cisgender women who cannot conceive children, and it gets so unfair when he's gonna tell you that he can't date you because of that. And sometimes it gets to a point where a guy can't date you, or a guy can't give you the same respect as he would to a cisgender woman. And I've seen that a lot, and we are treated as sex objects. And no, it's not us alone, but in a lot of cases that tends to happen, where trans women are treated less of what they deserve. Brings me to the next point, where I'm saying that I deserve the same love, the same treatment as any other people would. And as transgender people, I would say again, we don't get that at all, because the society, the way we are treated, the way we are seen. And it's so important for me to really put it out there so that people know that this is how we should be treated. And sometimes we just need to be treated just like any other person in this world. Thing that is very important that I've learned so far is that I need to support the other transgender women out there. I need to be there for another sister. I need to stand up for other transgender people, because we as transgender women, when it comes to that, we fall short, and it really isn't pleasant where we want acceptance for other communities, but we fall short to do that to ourselves, among ourselves as the transgender community. I you know, help the other transgender women to get the resources that they need, and they become so shocked because they say, oh, this is so nice because a trans woman are stingy with information. I'm like, why do we feel the need to be stingy with the information, while as we know ourselves the struggles that we go through every day? What I've learned is that discrimination is a real thing, and you need to fight for your rights. Discrimination is a real thing, and you need to fight for your rights. And with that said, is that with a lot of transgender women who lives in developing countries as well as developed countries, because in most cases I do really find that the same struggles as we face in this life are the same as people from America, people from South Africa. We really have the same struggles in terms of unable to get access to the healthcare, and etc, etc. There are many things that sometimes we find it so hard to get access into, and it's important for me to know my rights, and it's important for me to know what I stand for. So yeah, those were the things that I've learned throughout my life, guys, and there are many things that I really wanted to say, but because of this camera is just acting up, I really need to stop here. Just comment on the section below and tell me what are the things that you've learned so far in life. It doesn't matter whether you're transgender or you're not transgender, just tell me on this comment section below. And I wrote my schedule for the May and June, so do expect a lot of sit down videos and a lot of vlogs, because sometimes I really do feel like, oh my gosh, you can't really watch someone talking about their trans experience all day long, like it can't happen. So do expect a lot of vlogs, expect a lot of sit down videos and a lot of collabs. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys on my next video. I love you so much. Last few words that I would really like to say to transgender women: you are worthy, you are respected, you are doing great, you are loved, you deserve loved. Subscribe if you're not, and comment on the section below, and like this video if you would like to see more videos like this. And until next time, thank you guys for watching. Mwah.